Let us picture a very simple situation, everyday situation, yeah? You're working in the accounting department of a certain company here in Kenya, and then there's a discrepancy in the bank account balance. And in this discrepancy in the bank account balance, the computer reflects what has been banked, okay? But some clever person goes through the invoices manually and sees that there's, or rather the receipts, and sees that there's a discrepancy. Do you think you'll get away with it by telling your boss that it's a typo? I'm now the chief accountant and it's me now talking to the boss. Boss, hiyo ilikuwa typo. We fed in the invoices, we did everything correctly, lakini hiyo ilikuwa typo too. We can correct it. That's just a small typo. Sounds ridiculous, right? Yeah. Now, some Kenyans are extremely smart. I keep on saying this because I completely missed this myself, I'll confess. Yeah, the IEBC did a test run and I thought all was well. It looked well to me. But Kenyans are smart. I'm telling you, conning Kenyans is not easy. Yeah, and there's somebody somewhere who's very determined, extremely determined, that the 2017 elections will be fiddled with. That is now very obvious, okay? Because every day we hear new things. Anyway, somebody noticed that there was a discrepancy when they did a test run. Each presidential candidate was given 218 votes, yeah? And this was fed into the system. Yes, it was fed into the system. You know, it was a transmission test run. So these votes were coming in from various polling stations. So at the end of the day, each candidate was supposed to have received 218 votes. Now, surprise, surprise, one of the candidates gets only 217. All the others get 218. Now, what does that mean? It means that there's a bug, or there's a software, or there's an algorithm in the system that automatically reduces each 218 votes that comes to a certain candidate to 217. Okay, if this was money being stolen, it would mean that each invoice or each receipt, each payment received that goes into a certain account is reduced by 1 shilling. Okay, I will tell you a story. I was familiar with a very interesting case that happened in a big, very well-known bank here in Kenya when computers were first introduced. Okay, in those days, you know, people were very dark, they were very gray as far as computers were concerned. It was something new, something complex, very complex. Okay, so this young computer geek, yeah, figured out a way of making some huge amounts of money. So what he did, he just fed in, yeah, a certain software, yeah, into the banking system, so that each deposit in the bank deducts, in those days, 10 cents. Okay, I know younger Kenyans will not know what 10 cents is, but he devised the system whereby each particular payment that is made into the bank, 10 cents is deducted from it and put into an account, his account. Okay, now you can imagine how many transactions go through, and this is a large bank, one of the largest banks in Kenya. You can imagine how many transactions take place in a minute, in an hour, in a day. So by the end of the month, he had millions in his account. Now when the bank somehow figured out, I'm not sure how, but the bank somehow figured out that there was something wrong, and they had no idea what it was. You know what the bank managing director did, an expatriate? They knew it was something to do with their computers. So they called in this computer guy, yeah, as a consultant, because he had already been fired. They called him, they told him, look, we're giving you this job as a consultant, okay? We're going to sign a contract, yeah? You figure out for us how this was done, yeah, by whoever. We're not saying it is you, yeah, but somebody did this. So we want you to help us figure out how it was done. And that's what he did, and he was paid for the job. So he got paid twice. He stole money, and then he got paid to help the bank figure out how it was stolen. Why? So that the bank closes that loophole kabisa. Okay? So, gentlemen and ladies, this is exactly what we are facing here. Yeah, we're just going to the elections, and we have something planted, yeah, in the reporting system, in the computerized system, which we're told is a typo. Yeah. So we have a typo going into the elections. Until next time, this is Chris Kumekucha.